right, time to stand up. And our spring song, April Showers, is sung to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So I thought maybe we'd sing I'm a Little Teapot before we practice our song, April Showers. Are you ready? So you have to stand up for this and pretend you're a teapot. So you're going to want to, can you bend over and make it look like you have a spout? So like you're a teapot? Here we go. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Can you make a handle with your arm? Here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, watch me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Let's try that again. Pretend you're a teapot. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, watch me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. You're good little teapots. But now you're going to pretend that you're an April shower, even though it's May. We had some showers in May too. Pitter-patter raindrops falling from the sky. Here's my umbrella, hold it up high. When the rain is over, the sun begins to glow. Little flowers start to bud, then grow, grow, grow. Pretend you're a little seedling. Little flowers start to bud, then grow, grow, grow. Let's try that one more time. Pitter-patter raindrops falling from the sky. Here's my umbrella, hold it up high. When the rain is over, the sun begins to glow. Little flowers start to bud, then grow, grow, grow. You're good teapots and you're good little flowers. Well, pretend that you're planting a seed now. We'll practice our poem. A little seed. A little seed for me to sow. A little seed to make it grow. A little hole, a little pat, a little wish, and that is that. A little sun, a little shower, a little while, and then a flower. Let's try that again. A little seed for me to sow. A little seed to make it grow. A little hole, a little pat, a little wish, and that is that. A little sun, a little shower, a little while, and then a flower. And isn't it beautiful when we see those little green sprouts coming out of the ground? They get taller and taller. They grow leaves to collect the sunshine. The rain waters them. They get a bud, and before you know it, that bud opens up and we have a beautiful flower. That's the beauty of springtime. And that's why we need both the sun and the rain. So let's sing about the sun. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on, please shine down on, oh, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on, please shine down on, oh, please shine down on me. Good singing and good reciting your poem. Keep practicing those at home. I know you're doing an awesome job with them. Well, For story time today, since we've been talking about adding, I thought I would read from this book called The Hershey's Kisses Edition Book by Jerry Pallotta, illustrated by Rob Bolster. And if you remember, I said we can use anything for counters. Well, in this book, they're using Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. Here are some math terms that will help you while you're reading this book. This is a plus sign, and we know that. We've talked about this. This is a minus sign. Now, next week, we're going to talk a little bit about subtraction. Subtraction is taking away. Addition is adding on. So they are opposites. But don't worry about that. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week. We know what this sign is. That's the equal sign. When we add two numbers together, we find out what they equal. This is a piece of candy. In this book, we count and add with Hershey's Kisses chocolates. This is a clown. There will be no clowning around in this book. This is a serious math book. Do you think they're joking? Can math be fun? Sure it can. So they're starting out easy. 1 plus 1 equals 2. You can see one chocolate kiss here and another one, and that equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. See the two chocolate kisses here? And one more, and there they are all together. 2 and 1 equals 1, 2, 3. Next page, and they just keep adding on one more each time. 3, we had 3 on the last page, plus one more. So there's the 3, 1, 2, 3, plus one more equals 4. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and one more equals 4. So what number comes after 4? 5, of course. So we had 4 Hershey's Kisses, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add on one more. 4 plus 1 equals 5 Hershey's Kisses. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more is 5. Well, in this book, we won't read every page, but they just keep adding one more. 5 Hershey's Kisses plus 1 is 6. 6 plus one more is 7. And look at this. Okay, you get the idea. Here are all the equations, those are the number sentences, you can make when you add the number 1 to each of the numbers. So we're adding one more each time, and there's all the number sentences. Oops, we forgot a very important equation. That means an equation is a number sentence. 0 plus 0 equals 0. If you don't have anything and you don't get anything more, you still don't have anything, right? So 0 plus 0 equals 0. Now we're adding the same number and the same number together. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 Hershey's Kisses on the train plus 2 more behind on the car. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Let's do that with our cubes. 2 green plus 2 red, 1, 2, plus 2 more, that's like the 2 train cars, equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8. See the train cars there? 4 on this car, 4 on this car. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 5, we know that one. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And here's all the number sentences where they're adding the same numbers together. Look at all these Hershey's Kisses. Smooch, smooch, smooch. In the year 1907, Milton S. Hershey, he's the man who started the Hershey's Chocolate Company, Milton S. Hershey, began making a special shaped candy, but he didn't know what to call it. The machine that poured the chocolate into the mold sounded like this, smooch, 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 when the chocolate came out. That sound gave Mr. Hershey an idea. He decided to call this new candy Hershey's Kisses because they sounded like a kiss when they dropped out of the machine. Smooch, smooch, smooch. So that's how they got the name Hershey's Kisses. There's a classroom and a teacher, and look, they have a globe like we do. Does that look like Mrs. Peddler's desk? And there's our chalkboard and our alphabet at the top. Well, it says, shh, there's a class going on. It's math time. And you know, sometimes Mrs. Peddler says, oh, it's not time to chat. Our brains need to focus. It's math time. The teacher is showing the students that you can add as many numbers as you like. We've been adding two numbers together, two sets. There can be big numbers, small numbers, hard equations, easy equations, lots of numbers, or just a few. Here's one where they're adding 10 plus 10. There's 10 on this unicycle and 10 on this tricycle. Do you think they're going to fall off? I know sometimes you guys make some pretty tall towers and you keep adding one more block and one more block and you work together really well until finally, boom, the tower falls. Well, I think if they add any more Hershey's Kisses, the Hershey's Kisses towers are going to fall down, boom. But on each side there's 10. And we know what that is, right? Because we've learned to count by tens. 10 plus 10 more, let's count by tens, 10, 20. So 10 plus 10 more is 20. 10, 20. Well, you can also add three numbers together. Let's do that. On this page it says 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. Let's see if that's true. 1 cube plus 1 more cube plus 1 more cube. How many cubes is that? 1 plus 1 plus 1 more is 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. The next page says 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. Let's do that one. 1 plus 2 plus 3. And that's our math sentence or our math equation. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Let's put them together. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. So we can add three numbers together. We don't have to just add two numbers together. Wow, look at this page. How many Hershey's Kisses is this? It says you don't have to be afraid of big numbers. Here's a big one for you. 30 million Hershey's Kisses are on this page. We can't count all those. We don't have enough time. But that's a lot of Hershey's Kisses. Are you afraid of big numbers? How about this number? 30 million. The Hershey's Chocolate Factory makes 30 million Hershey's Kisses every day. Not every year. 30 million every day. Wow, that's a lot of chocolate. 30 million plus one more equals 30 million and 1. Every time we add one more on, it's one more. 30 million and 1. Each piece of candy is wrapped in foil and topped with a Hershey's Kisses flag. Delicious. And there's the flags, those flags with little blue writing that says Hershey's on it. We end this addition book with this equation. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So since we're going to talk about subtraction or taking away next week, we'll do this one problem as a head start. 3 take away or minus means take away 1 equals 2. 3 blocks, and you give 1 to your friend, so you take 1 away. And how many do you have left? 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2, and we'll talk more about that next week. But for now, it's almost time for you to take a break, but Mrs. Pedler also included a fun craft for you. We talked about Mike Mulligan yesterday, didn't we? He was a steam shovel. You get to make your own steam shovel. It's pretty easy peasy. I gave you a page. You need to cut 3 pieces out, and if you need help with the cutting, that's okay. And I gave you 2 pins to put them together. So it says A right here at the front of your steam shovel. So you are going to put a pin where it says A on this part here. It says A and it says B. Put a pin through where it says A. Then find where it says A on the cab and put those together. A goes on A with the pin. And spread the back together so it can move. Now there's one more piece, and at the end of this arm it says B. And on the shovel arm there's a spot that says B. Put the pin through the B on the shovel. Find the B on the arm and put those 2 together. And then spread the pin at the back, and now you have your own Marianne steam shovel, and it can move. The parts can move up and down, and you can pretend and use your imagination that you are shoveling. What will you shovel? Will you dig the hole for a town hall, just like Marianne did? Will you dig the hole for a great big skyscraper? Well, you have fun with your own steam shovel when you're finished making it. And I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon and evening. We'll meet back together tomorrow. What day will that be? Wednesday. Bye for now.